We can all humbly bow down, raise our Kundalinis and take Bandhan. We can place both of our hands on the Mother Earth and with our attention on our Muladhara chakra. You can recite the Ganesha Adarva Shesha. Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Partasi Tvameva Kevalam Partasi Tvameva Kevalam Partasi Tvameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshat Atmaasi Nityam Vedam Lakshmi Satyam Lakshmi Avatvam Avavaktaram Avashodaram Avadataram Avadataram Avanichanavavashishyam Avapashyatat Avapurastat Avodaratat Avadakshinatat Avachodvatat Avadharatat Sarvatomam Pahi Pahi Samantat Tvam Vangmayasvam Chinmayaha Tvam Anandamayasvam Brahmamayaha Tvam Sachitananda Dvitiyosi Tvam Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvam Jnanamayo Vijnanamayosi Sarvam Jagadidam Tvato Jayate Sarvam Jagadidam Tvatastishtati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvayi Layameshati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvayi Pratyeti Tvam Bhumirapo Nalo Nilo Nabaha Tvam Chatvari Vakpadani Tvam Gunatrayatitaha Tvam Dehatrayatitaha Tvam Kalatrayatitaha Tvam Mooladhara Sthitosi Nityam Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha Tvam Yogino ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वां ब्रह्मा त्वां विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रास्त्वम् इन्द्रास्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यास्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवःस्वरम् गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः आर्देन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋतम् एतत्तवामनुस्वरूपं गकारा पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वाराश्छान्द्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या कनकाऋषिः निक्षित गायत्री छन्दः गणपतेर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात्। एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं गदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणम् अच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्टियादौ प्रकृतेः पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायन्ति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः। नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। We can place both of our hands back on our laps. And with our attention on the Sahasrara, we can sit in silent meditation for a while.
शाह मर्दा शेर यज़दा कुव्वते शाह मर्दा शेर यज़दा कुव्वते परवर
We can slowly open our eyes and listen to Mother's talk.
I'm very happy. Tata, what's happening to you? Very happy. All the joy. All are catching here, are they? Let's see. All right. Now should we have taken Warwick Road? Gail is not there and we have to wait for Gavin also. Gail has not come, has it? Oh, I see, she's here. So she must have told Warwick Road people.
Yeah, my Jeremy's working, Mother, and Susan's in Cambridge.
Who's?
Jeremy's working.
Working where?
He's at work tonight.
All right.
Susan's in Cambridge.
Come along. Hello. How is Magda? Is come?
Coming, yes.
Oh, that's good, good. Look, obviously, you are all looking so nice, eh? Both of you really looking very nice. Not very cold outside, is it? No. This has come, I think the temperature has come up. It was very cold, wasn't it? Actually, when we were coming by plane, only they announced it's 3 degrees. Then I think the temperature suddenly rose after that. Now you have to start walking. Alright? Hello now. This one is also worship. Alright? Very happy. Will I take her? That's, where's she gone? Alright, then let her come. Let her come. So how are you, all of you? Abhi, Mata?
Very happy to be here.
America was difficult. Not so simple. I knew that. But we've done it. I mean, we've got centers everywhere now in New York. We've got center in, what's that place? Is Santa Cruz. And one, maybe Santa Monica, we might get one. And one in Los Angeles. One in maybe Vancouver. I don't know if they are about to have it one there, eh? Like that. The only place we didn't go was San Francisco. Oh, what a nice sari. It is so nice. This is all the spring colors are there in the sari. You see, what you should do is to stitch it up for her so that it's easier for her to wear like a lehenga. And you will also have a sari. You want to have a sari also? Aniki? I'll get you one small sari, alright? From India. And then you can wear it like this. Like her? No? You feel shy? Did she go to Maria? Is she quite happy with Maria?
Yes.
Huh? Maria has a problem a little bit. What about Pat and all these people? Are they not back from work? Krishna, huh?
Pat will be coming.
Coming. And Houston, of course, Houston was such a big success. For the first meeting, there were 45 people. I mean, the repeat after my coming, so already there are 45 working. Santa Cruz, we had lots of people. Next time, I think we'll do much better because I met a man who was very, very influential person, extremely influential. He knows all the congressmen, this thing, that thing, and he's an Indian. They said if this man does something, then something will happen. Went and met him and he was very nice and he said that you should have come earlier and you should have let me have the complete program and I would have put you on all the medias and everything, I'll work it out. So he said that next time when you come, give me at least a month or 2 months notice and I'll put you up. Because to go to these medias there is very difficult and you have to pay a lot of money just to get into it. Hello Pat, how are you? What about David? Is he not coming? I think I don't know. So if he stays here, are you recording? Just for a while, David. So anybody who is trying to come, are there any plans in England? Not yet known. Huh?
Anik in France will come in India.
France people are different, but from England, those who are coming. What do you think, Nick? Why don't you come? Nick, you should, I think. It will be a good idea. It will be a good idea for you. What about you, Kathy? All right. Marcus, what do you think? You should try. It's a good idea. All left-sided people. It's a good idea. What do you think about Felicity? Where is she? Huh? Huh? You have no money?
Well, I'm working. You see, it's just when I start teaching again.
So you won't be able to take leave.
Well, maybe to Australia, Mother, but
Huh?
Australia, but not India.
You can go to Australia.
Yes, that might be my future holiday. It's difficult taking time off work because we get
You
holidays.
see, going to Australia will be no change to you. I mean, India is the place where one should go. Australia is another Western country.
I'd like to come over.
Try. Especially when you go through those villages, it's very pure land, you know. People are very pure there. Isn't it? Don't you think so? It helps a lot. Very simple people, and meeting them, you see, many problems can get solved. And what about you? You try it. I wanted Christine to come. She requires it very much. Maybe they might come. Patricia, what about you? Huh? I think you better do it once again. Kay will be coming, I know. Who's there?
I think Brennan said he wanted to come. I don't think he's here.
Huh?
Brennan from the hotel said he wanted to go to India.
Is it?
Yes.
So get all their names. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd love to know that. I don't know how to get fun with that.
Yeah, I mean all those who can manage. It's an experience of, you see, the atmosphere and everything. You know, people are so sensitive. They are simple people living with simple lives, not complicated. They don't think so much. And their style is very slow-paced, and you have to keep pace with them. So you bring down, Nish has run away. Last time we were there only for 3 days, where they didn't want you to stay there. We ran out. Karus was a good place we went to. But this time we'll have another route, some other places we can go to. Rahul Bhai has gone to Baroda, and she wants you all to go to Baroda also. Instead of going by plane, why don't you all go by train from Bombay to Delhi? So you can do many other places on the way. You can go to Baroda, you can go to Ahmedabad or something. It's always good because you leave your vibrations in all these places. You can also go by bus if you want to. You can have 2 buses hired. It will take about, I think, 2 days to go to Delhi, 2 days. 2 or 3 days at the most. But, I mean, you will vibrate the whole place, you will go around, it will be a good idea. Good, very good, very good, very good. He knows how. Oh. He's treating everybody's Agya and Sasrara. No? Good. No. But she takes out like that her soul, you know, like this. That's how they do it. Even Olympia does that. You must have noticed like this. Chaya has not come, Regis and all these people. I hope they know they have to come. All right. I think Hampstead we can have again a little, what you call a feedback. No?
Mother, if we could have a big public meeting and get...
How are you? How are you? Huh? How are you? This is wrong. Very hot. Otherwise wrong. You take this. It will feel. And what language is that? Divine language? राइट साइड में, राइट है ना? ये चाहिए? अच्छा, क्या है? It's hot. How would she eat? She likes chana only, you know. All, but this chana is not. Have you got another chana? हाँ, कसं काय तुमचं? कसं चाललंय? भावाचं लग्न? 20 डिसेंबर? मग चालणार का तुम्ही? आणि हे डगलस, are you coming?
Afraid not, I'm not able to.
Huh?
However, I'd like Devyani to go.
I was sitting in my lap. I have to give that to Aradhna. She has been inquiring about Olympia, about Oriole, everyone she has been inquiring.
We have lots of photographs.
Huh?
You just took lots of photographs.
Have you got them?
Yes, about 15 of them.
Mm-hmm. So how are you doing now? How is that? Have you come or that's coming out to Linda, you eat and give. I don't want him to eat all that big thing. They make a powder out of it among Greek people, they do it, you see, and make some sort of a chutney. They make a powder and paste and they eat it with that. Hello, how are you?
Very well.
You come from Brighton?
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Pamela, is she
We have a
coming?
meeting in Brighton this
Huh?
evening, Mother. We have a meeting in Brighton this evening.
Oh, should we start now? But today, I want to tell you about the celebration of this night, called as Laxmi Puja. It's the day where they worship Lakshmi. So one has to understand that Lakshmi represents the power by which we evolve. Is the power by we are redeemed, redeeming power, by which we improve from baser self to higher. To begin with, you see, is the Lakshmi form. First is the Lakshmi form. Now this Lakshmi came out of the great journey called as Amrit Mantra, for which I'll give you another lecture some other time. But this Lakshmi that came out of the journey represents our seeking into our own well-being. So first of all, we have basic seekings like food. In the animal phase, we seek food, and with that seeking only we developed into sometimes very cunning animals, sometimes very ferocious animals, and sometimes very timid animals, because they could not find food, so they had to hide and sly animals. So the food was the beginning, I should say, of this Lakshmi Tattva. But when she becomes actually the Lakshmi, then she has a form that suggests that the spirit of Lakshmi is for the total well-being of humanity, total well-being. Now totality is different from partly, because in evolution you see you grow partly till you reach a stage where you really achieve your total well-being, and now you know that without realization your well-being has no meaning. So she has arisen out of the sea, so she is Miriam, you can call it, she is Marie, she is Marie. That's why Christ's mother's name was Mary, because she came out of the sea. People, I don't know if they think about it, why she was called Mary of all the things, or why this name Mary. Now this power which came out of the sea. Because the whole thing, the seeking started in the sea first of all, as you know. It had to be in the sea because first the animals were born in the sea only. When she comes out of the sea, becomes a Raja Laxmi and a Griha Laxmi. Raja Laxmi is the one where collectively you enjoy your well-being. Collectively. On the right hand side, you can say. Like we have some places which are for public usage here. Public well-being. And Griha Lakshmi is the one which is for the individual well-being. So we have the essence of Lakshmi, and then when we evolved, we started having our homes, houses, our own family, our own private life, our system. So we had Griha Lakshmi. And then we started having collective, like we can say the queen represents here Raja Lakshmi. The queen represents here the Raja Lakshmi of India. She is a symbol of that. Our queen here is a symbol of that Raja Lakshmi. You know the word Raja means the kingdom, or you can say the royal side of the reality. So when the Lakshmi is a regal Lakshmi, she is for collectivity. So the queen doesn't live for herself, she lives for all the collective beings. In the same way, the Raja Lakshmi is the one that is for all of us. For example, this place we got here is through the blessings of Raja Lakshmi. She gave us. Her power gave us this place to live. Because you are also yogis, you are the epitome of evolution, you are the highest people in the evolution, you are the ones who are looked after by God, you are the most important people. It's true. And you must be provided for. You should have no problem of money, you should have no problem of housing, you should have no problem of anything. So it is she, the Raja Lakshmi, who gives you all this. Then you have your wife as Griha Lakshmi. So we have to have a wife as Griha Lakshmi. These two things one should understand very, very clearly because we confuse them. Wife is a Griha Lakshmi, is the one, she is the goddess of the household. Now she has to be the goddess also. I mean, she just doesn't become goddess just by becoming. You have to become again. You have to become the goddess. And the goddess of the Griha Lakshmi is, we can say, that the deity of the Griha, of the house, is the Griha Lakshmi. Now this deity must become one with the housewife. Then the blessing of the Lakshmi essence is of well-being comes to you. If she is not the goddess, you will always suffer. You will always have problems. You will always have all kinds of untold miseries. It is her blessings which brings you solace, peace and redemption of it. So that's why the left navi is very important, as we know, and that is always bad in the West. So I would say that the whole society is responsible for spoiling that. Because the housewife is not respected, first of all. We should blame our society. Our housewives are not respected. Housewife, the one who is a dedicated wife, even placed higher than yatis. Yatis are the highest evolved, let's say, avadhutas are the highest evolved seers. And a dedicated wife has got more power than even a yati, it is said. And even Krishna was a little worried about that. Everybody had to worry. So the dedicated wife, you see, the Griha Lakshmi, is such an important thing. Because she is the essence of this well-being, which is peace. I think I have so far never talked to you about peace. And peace is only achieved through the Graha Lakshmi, through your proper adjustment of your spleen, I should say. Because spleen is the giver of the blood cells. Alright? It creates the nutrition for the whole body. If there is no peace in that area within us, the whole system can go out, because that's the nourishing center within us. That's the nourishing center. And that center which nourishes also peace. See the peace. You must have heard this. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstha. The goddess, that is the Shanti, which is present in every human being. So this peace is only possible if the housewives realize their importance, bear it upon themselves, are forgiving and are redeeming the family life. They have to redeem the family life. And where this gets spoiled, the whole system goes out. See, America went, I found all of them have got left now. Alright. And they are very violent. Very violent, extremely violent. And what I felt that in the beginning, the society neglected the housewives, the institution of housewives, which is a goddess. And now the women cannot forgive them. Because the women cannot forgive them, it has become a big struggle there. The children have become violent. I mean, if the housewives are not all right, there will be always one. I'll give you the example in India. We have in the north and the south two types of system, because in the north the Muslims ruled and they had the system of keeping the women in the parda system and all those, and lot of prostitution and all those ideas came through those horrible Nawabs who ruled in the north. In the south it was the other way around, because they kept to the dharma and all those things, and they wouldn't accept this kind of a nonsensical ideas. They looked after their women. Even the people of the north sometimes say that the south people are very sort of henpecked, or whatever it is. Say Maharashtra downward. Now, because of that, there's so much of difference in the law and order system in that same country. For example, in Maharashtra, if you are going by bus in the night, any time, 2 o'clock you have seen, nobody plunders you, nobody is bothered, the bus is going through, you can live here, stay here, nobody steals anything. The servants in Maharashtra are so good, they'll never touch your things. I mean, you can leave the keys with them. They will do all your house up, and they will never touch anything, your money, anything they cannot touch. They will never touch. Same about, say, any funds or anything like, we can say our Sahaja Yoga funds. No, never a problem in Maharashtra. Say puja funds and all that, all these things they understand. But the main thing is the housewife in Maharashtra is an important thing, very important. So in the house, she is the lady, and the Lord is outside. Whatever she says goes. But when it is the other way now, everything goes upside down. It can never be this way. But that doesn't mean that the woman should also say outside as well as inside. I mean, the woman should not interfere with the husband's work in the office, should not dominate there, like so many these women, like Chiang Kai-shek's wife did, and all these people did. That's not necessary. She should be a support. But in the house, she is the one who should be respected. She must be respected in the household. Otherwise, there cannot be auspiciousness, there cannot be peace. And peace is the gift of Graha Lakshmi. Now some people may say, oh, it's all right, they are not having a good time, the wife is bad, but she's got money. Money is not Lakshmi. This confusion must be absolutely removed from your mind. Last time I explained to you what Lakshmi is, but you can go through again that tape if you want to, but I'll tell you for short, that Lakshmi has got 4 hands. And she stands on a lotus. And she's a body which is, not a slim type of a body, but she has a substantial body, but she stands on a lotus. Wherever she lives, you see, she doesn't show her presence by saying she is so beautiful that she adjusts herself even on a lotus. She doesn't exert her weight like cheap women do. Anywhere they go, they'll say, oh, I don't like this, and I like that, and I would like to have this, and I would like to sleep in a place like this, and I like this type of thing. So the first quality of a woman who is a Lakshmi is adjustability. No one feels her. When she's there, nobody feels. Only thing they can feel her fragrance like a lotus. I mean, that's the sign of a woman who adjusts herself. She is not bothered about her own life, but she's bothered about others. Now, we had a very funny incident. We had a lady from Germany, and I told them that it's better that the girls should wait till the boys have their food, look after them, and then the girls can have their food, you see. It's better. And she felt it. On the contrary, it is invariably done in India, invariably, that the woman will always wait till the husband finishes the food because she can look after him better. I mean, it's a privilege. It's more mature that you can look after your husband, that you can look after your children. It's your job. You are responsible for it. You are the lady of the house. You are supposed to do it. Like Nima told me that here nobody asks you for food or anything. Everybody is eating whatever they want to eat. They go and eat any time they want. They will eat any time, and they go on eating and eating and eating. Nobody asks that you come and have food or drink. That's done in India. So she said, I waited for a day. Nobody asked me. Then I said, I better take something for myself. So the ladies have to take up upon themselves that they invite people, ask them to eat, and cook for them specialty. You see, this is the job of a woman. She has to develop these qualities, the womanly quality of feeding men, looking after them when they come to their house. She should not make faces and try to show this is my private house, nobody come in the house. She should be the one who should welcome more than the husband should. She should be the one who people should feel closer to, like the brothers and sisters of the husband or relations. She should be the one who should give that feeling of security, of peace, and of welcoming the guest. It is her job. Then she becomes the Lakshmi. So the well-being is not only that you have money. So what happens with her? The well-being part of it, that she has in one hand. The hand is like this. That means that with one hand it should flow. Just it should go. She must give. She must give. She must give. And she should not demand at all. Others should say that you must have this. An example I'll say that for the last, I think, 4 years he is trying to buy one solitaire ring for me. Because I gave away all my diamonds to my daughter. Try. Cannot do it. Just try to neutralize it. No, not this time, next time, this time, that time. I'm just... Because, you see, I know he wants to buy, that's sufficient for me. Isn't it? So I'm postponing it. It's all right, we do it now, you have to have a house and this. Like that. So the demanding, you see, that give me this, that's no need. Let the men start seeing that, oh, she doesn't have this. She should have this. It is they who should do it, and the woman should never demand. It's a sign of bad manners, actually, according to Sahaja. You should never demand for it. You should have forbearing. You should be able to bear it. Not with a sort of a big martyrdom, oh, I'm bearing up and all that. No. But with the understanding that you are grown up and you are mature, you are supposed to bear it. Now the responsibility on men also is there, that when she is giving, they should allow her to give. You see? But I find it's the other way around here, is that the women are not so generous as the men are. It's the other way around. Women are, you see, if they find somebody has come to their house, they will secretly go and cook something and pass it on. They let the husband not see. They feel that satisfaction of Annapurna. You see, the feeling, that feeling of feeding your own child, that feeding somebody else who has come, you see. from the back door and just pass on top. Very sweet it is, very sweet it is. It is something I think they are brought up that way or it's inculcated. So it's such a nice thing that you can feed someone. Or if somebody is coming, then they know what that person eats. So they'll cook it very sweetly and keep it. And then when the person comes in, they'll put forward that this should be done. So the man has to hide his money because the wife will be giving away. It's the other way now. But when the woman starts becoming selfish and self-centered and worried about money and all that, then it's wrong. She should not be extravagant about herself, like going to some place, buying something expensive for yourself, then going somewhere, buying something expensive for yourself. But doing for your husband, doing for your children, doing for others, and automatically they do for you. They are anxious to do it. Just start thinking on those lines. But now for men, they must also understand that they have to have that due. You see, this ego-oriented society is very tilted one. If you just say, all right, do what you please. You have this money, you spend this money. Then the men, you see, they can just take it for granted. Ego-oriented, you see. They can just take it for granted and say, all right, then don't give her anything. So when the mutual understanding is not there, when there is an imbalance, then these things come up. But in Sahaja Yoga, we should understand. You have to look after your wife, her needs, everything. You have to give her due respect. You are never to insult her in the presence of others. It is absolutely forbidden. But the women also should know how to respect their husband, not to be provocative and use all their cunning against their husband. You see, I've seen people sit down and plan out how they will insult their husband in what. This is absurd. You have to love your husband. You have to really love him and forgive him like you would forgive your own child in the same way. But the husband also, it's a very mutual thing. I cannot just tell something to the women and not to the men. It's absolutely essential that men must respect their women as goddess. As goddess. But women have to behave like goddesses. They behave like street women. Then a competition starts. The man behaves like a street man and the woman behaves like a street woman. Then they behave like Soho people, then they behave. I mean, it goes on, competition. But if you have to synthesize it to bring to the balance, then both of you must decide that you can only enjoy if you have proper balances among yourselves. One person goes one way, another person goes that way. There's no end to it. There's no end to it, and the chariot will never move forward. See, both the wheels have to be balanced, realizing that without this wheel, the another cannot exist. So this is as important as the other. But they will say that I'm important. No, she is important if I have to. Or she has to say, he is important because I have to. It's such a mutual thing. So to get the Graha Lakshmi point, I must say that the woman should behave like a Graha Lakshmi. You can't ignore it. I mean, it is really indignified even to ask something. Why? What is to ask if you are all on your own? Whenever you want to get saved. You have to develop that glory within you. And the men respect their women as really as Graha Lakshmi. It's very good. Respect them. Look after them. And know that the deities, once they are identified with your wife, you will have no problem. Now, on the other hand, she has one hand of protection. That the Lakshmi gives protection. Always gives protection to everyone. Even against the husband. Even against the husband she protects. So, for example, I'll say my own sister-in-law was such a Lakshmi like that. Yeah, my own sister-in-law was like that. And if my brother was little, because they were much older than us, she was hard on us. So she used to come out with the protection. She said, no, how can I say that to them? So sweet she was, you can't do that. And then the brother, I mean, my own brother, you see, she would say that, no, you can't do this. Same thing with me, my own sister-in-law was more attached to me than to my husband for the same reason, because I would always protect her against even the husband. Though he's her brother, I mean, naturally they are very close to each other, naturally. But you should protect their interest to that extent. Then protect your servants. Protect those who come to your house. That is her. If she does it, she can do it very well. Now, I'll give you one.
We can slowly close our eyes and sit in silent meditation for a while. We can slowly open our eyes, put both of our hands together, and recite the morning prayer. Mother, may I this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day be part and parcel of the whole, and may my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Shri Mataji, please be in my heart and in my mind. Jai Shri Mataji. We can all humbly bow down, raise our kundalinis and take a bandhan.